Iran protests. Number of martyrs surpasses 450. The Iranian resistance announced that over 450 people have been killed during the Iranian people's nationwide uprising that engulfed 176 cities. The actual figure is higher, but the regime is desperately trying to conceal its horrific crimes, using different tactics such as cutting off the internet and refusing to hand over the bodies of those killed or preventing funerals for them. The wave of arrests is continuing. Tehran's prisons are overflowing with detainees and facing severe space shortages. In many cities, detainees are being held in schools and government buildings. Maryam Rajavi, the president-elect of the National Council of Resistance of Iran, described the killing of protesters as a manifest case of crime against humanity. She demanded urgent action by the world community so that the murder and suppression of protesters are halted immediately. She called on the United Nations to quickly dispatch fact-finding missions to Iran. Iran protester shot to death at point-blank range, struck with axe. During the Iranian people's nationwide uprising, which is continuing despite the killing of and violent crackdown on defenseless citizens, the Revolutionary Guards in Gorgan, northern Iran, shot a young man at point-blank range and struck him with an axe, killing him in front of shocked bystanders. The video clip of this heinous crime shows a scene where a group of plainclothes Revolutionary Guards attack a defiant young man, first shooting him with a revolver and then, as he falls to the ground defenseless, striking him with an axe and killing him. NCRI held a press conference and disclosed new details about Iran protests. On Tuesday, in a news conference held by the US Representative Office of the National Council of Resistance of Iran in Washington, D.C., a 60-page report detailing different aspects of the 11-day uprising in Iran, which engulfed 176 cities, the lists of the names of 154 protesters killed, as well as the names of senior IRGC commanders and other officials involved in the deadly crackdown, was made public. NCRI's US representative, Suna Samsami, spoke about various aspects of the uprising, underscoring that it marked a turning point in the struggle to overthrow the ruling theocracy in Iran. She added that the regime was facing an impasse and overthrow, and therefore has found recourse in suppression and killings. Two female conservationists sentenced to 6 to 10 years. Two female conservationists received long prison sentences after 22 months detention. Tehran's Revolutionary Court sentenced Nilufar Bayani to 10 years in prison and Sebida Kashani to 6 years imprisonment on the charge of espionage. Bayani, a graduate of McGill University, had worked with the UN Environment Programme in Geneva for 6 years. Bayani and Kashani went on hunger strike in Evin prison in July 2019 to protest the continued detention without determining their case.